Well, here we are. Earlier tonight I found that one right in our backyard, and I'm on a new property about 30 minutes from home. I've never been on ever before. I got permission a few weeks ago to come in here. This is mainly all tamaracks, and I just found an old one. It looks like a pretty nice one. Not a giant, but it's always a good sign to find old ones, and I just love finding them in these tamarack swamps because it's such a challenge. And when you find one in a tamarack swamp, you know you're in the right spot. It's right there. I just got in here too. Literally maybe 5 or 10 minutes of walking. Oh, that looks pretty good. I mean, look at that. Right there's my knee. I'm getting stuck. Look at that thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. Holy crap, that's nice. And the good thing about finding them, in these swamps is they never really deteriorate. You can find really old sheds without any chew marks or nothing, old deadheads. Because obviously there's no squirrels down in here in habitat like this. Oh my god, that is probably one of the nicest of the year. Let me get it cleaned up here. Well, right here it is. A little better look at it. Not the longest tines, but that's just the genetics in this area. But wow, that's definitely a big brute of a buck. I'm looking in the camera, it just doesn't capture the whole size of it. Never does on camera, but doesn't have crazy mass, but he's just got a big frame of a buck, big beam. Wow. Here's my backpack. That's a good size comparison. I mean, it's almost as big as the backpack. I don't think it's gonna fit in there that well. Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison right there. But yeah, that's probably my nicest of the year, actually. That probably just fell last year. It doesn't look like it's super old. It's still pretty solid. Like, it's not like getting weak, falling apart. So that's probably just a year old, and maybe 2 years old at the oldest. Look at this, standing right in the deer's bed. I'm starting to get the impression that this big buck is still alive, or was alive this fall. I mean, this is me standing. It's not a super high rub, but look at the size of this tree. I mean, it's big as my torso. Yeah. Oh my god. A couple deer just jumped up like 20 yards away from me. I did jump up at least a couple. When I first came down in here, I saw a few tails. I think that was just one deer. That could have been that buck. That was insane. I'm not you guys either. Holy crap. Just found another nice one. It could be the match to this other one, or one, it looks fresh. That big rub I found is right there. See that orange? That's the big rub. It's hard to walk through this. Walk a little bit, see it right there. Let's go walk up to this sucker. And this is right where that deer jumped up when I was looking at that rub. Oh, that's fresh, I think. Oh, that's got to be that same buck. No way. That deer was laying like right in here somewhere. That is incredible. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I'm speechless, guys. This is insane. I think I just found a new good spot to shed hunt, hey? Wow. That is not the same buck. Another big one though. Look at the brow tine. is way shorter on this one. Plus he's just got different looking tines. I'll get him out. I don't think it's the same one, but it is kind of similar. We'll see. Shed hunting can literally not get better than this. I think I just found the other side. Wow. No more than freaking a couple minutes ago, not even 100 yards away. I mean, look at how far away I'm seeing these from. Probably just because they're big. See it right there? It looks easier to see in real life than that on camera. You know what? I don't know. Looks a little smaller actually. Oh no, I think, no, maybe not. Are you kidding me? That's another nice one. What is this? This is literally like big buck heaven right here. Oh my God. This is unreal. I've never found 3 really good size 5-point sides, all off of different bucks, within 30 minutes like this. Incredible. Look at that. I am so freaking pumped right now. This is not the same buck. I can just tell. I think it's from the same side too as the last fresh one. So it was either this buck or the other one that I just jumped. There could have been 2 there too. I'm not sure. But he ran right through here. That's what led me right to this shed. I bumped that buck and he literally ran right through here. So I'm going to keep following where I think he ran to and see if I can find another one. Really old shed right there. I mean, this is an absolutely awesome sign when you find stuff this old. That's telling you that no one's been in here for years. If, you know, that could have been off of one of these bigger bucks I just found, or any other buck really. That's cool. I haven't found too many old ones this year because, you know, I haven't hit too many new spots like this. And you never find old ones on public land, very rarely, so. Wow. Let's keep walking. 4 sheds in freaking under an hour. I like it. This is insane. It literally cannot get easier than this. Another old one, right on the deer bed here. Not even covered up. Wow. It's just shed after shed after shed. This is insane. I mean, these are the types of walks you remember for your entire life. I'll never forget this. There's only a few instances where you get to a property like this and just clean house. You find a whole bunch of fresh stuff, a whole bunch of old stuff, and I mean, I've barely scratched the surface. I'm sure I've hit some of the best areas already, but there's a lot left to cover. I'm gonna have to definitely come back here tomorrow if it's not raining. Tomorrow or Friday. Wow. This is definitely one of those big bucks beds right here. I mean, look at the size of these rubs. This is insane. Just found another killer buck bed in here. Right here's the bed. Right there is the rub. Look at that rub. That is huge. It's one of the biggest trees I've ever seen rubbed. Well, that's gonna wrap up tonight. What an incredible shed hunt. I mean, I just checked my Onyx tracker, and it was a little over 2 hours, and I put on 2.1 miles. And the first hour I pretty much found everything. After I found this little one, I just walked and walked like a normal shed hunt and found nothing. Yeah, this first one is still definitely the biggest. That thing is just a brute. I mean, look at the size comparison. I mean, it's pretty close, but when you hold on to it, that's still bigger than these two. And this is 3 different bucks right here, obviously. This thing's definitely mature. I'd say 4 plus. This one's probably a 4-year-old. This one might be a 3, but it could be a 4 as well. But then again, these two could be 3-year-olds as well. Who knows? I think I might have found this buck's match on 2 properties over that way last year, fresh. It just looks really similar. and out here looks the same. I'll get home tonight and check. I'm pretty sure it is it. Well, back in here tonight, same marsh, and just came across another one. This is an old one too. This is a really good sign that, you know, I found 6 sheds in here already and 4 have been old, so, you know, no one's been in here. This is awesome. Just coming up like this, and boom, right in an old deer bed. Because in these tamarack swamps, the only dry spots for deer to lay on is pretty much the root bases of these big trees. It's hard to tell if that's actually where that one fell or not, because it looks like, let's see if I can get to focus. See that chew damage, those chew marks? That is, I'm pretty sure, from coyotes. On the tip of the beam there, yeah. And pretty nice horn though. Probably last year's. It's not super old. At the oldest, just 2 years probably. Oh yeah, you look at that. You can really see all the teeth marks from the coyotes carrying this one around. See that? Way out here too, on the main beam. So this probably did not fall right here. Well, it's been a while. Yeah, it's getting late. I think I might have just found a match set. It's definitely one. Hopefully they're fresh. I don't know how I spotted these. You know, last night I put on 2 miles in 2 hours. It's really slow walking through this stuff. So I go a little bit and then just scan all around me. And right up there, right in the middle of the screen, you can see something kind of white. I think that's one of them right there. It's definitely one. I don't think it's a match set. Oh, that's old. I can already tell. I can't believe I can't find the match to either one of those nice ones. Those fresh 5-point sides. I mean, this thing has been out here forever. Wow, pretty cool. It's a fresh rub right here. This one has those same chew marks on all the main beams and tines. So who knows if this actually fell here. Another nice one though, wow. I don't think any of these are off the same deer, you know, like consecutive years in a row. But I'll have to check when I get home and kind of compare some of these now. Just keep finding old stuff. There's got to be more in here, but I might have to come back tomorrow again, but wow. Alright, so back out here again. Same property for a 3rd night. This is going to be the last day I walk this. I just found something that I've never found before. This is so weird. So I just came up on this dead fawn here. You can see it's a pretty small head. It's still got its baby teeth. That's a dead fawn. And then I noticed there's a shed right there. Like, what the heck? Really small one. I mean, that thing just fits right in my hand, but that's definitely a shed. I can't believe it's just laying right next to this dead deer. It's honestly the weirdest thing. Huh. Like I said, I'm just in awe right now. Because that obviously didn't come from this deer. This is not a shedded buck. It's obviously just a fawn. Looks like actually like a doe fawn. I don't even see any nubs. That's weird. Well, this is getting pretty insane. Still kind of walking the perimeter of this Tamarack Swamp. Coming right up into the hardwoods here. And here's another one. This is off a 1.5-year-old buck as well. Looks like the squirrels have chewed him a little bit. Yeah, like that's obviously chew damage from squirrels. Everyone knows what that looks like, but some of those older ones I was finding, you know, the last couple nights, those were definitely coyote chew marks. They were down in the swamp where squirrels don't go, and you know, it looked like a dog had chewed it. You know, it was all scratched up like right here too. Sweet. Man, I don't know what it is, but today I keep finding the small ones. But hey, I'm glad I'm finding something. This is incredible. This is one of the best properties I've walked in, you know, such a small area to find so many sheds. But granted, half of them are old. So it's like a 2 or 3 year shed hunt all in one. All in 3 days, but this is a little one. I almost walked right by it. So right there is the spike. You can see a deer bed right here. I was kind of just looking up ahead and where I'm heading to. I didn't notice it until I was like right here. Almost walked by it. Definitely fresh, obviously. That's the first spike of the year. I don't think I even found a spike last year either. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, if it wasn't right there, I wouldn't have seen it. Like, that's what I mean. Like these little ones, if they fall on the ice and go down, or even something decent sized, it could disappear forever. So, pretty cool. That might be the last one in here.